Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's Ryan. They'll roll him out right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try the left side. Patterson. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Falcons. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give right side. It's Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try the left side. Patterson. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
You thought you had it.
Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action now. Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action. Ryan rolling to his left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Ryan now to throw on third down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Patterson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordell Patterson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their...
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. Running right through him. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try the left side. Patterson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, it's Patterson. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Patterson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Ryan on 1st down. On the move to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We're just about set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2, now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he goes out right around the 39.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Rolling to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Eskridge, that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Wilson to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is,
touchdown! It's caught at the 1. Gerald Everett, 29 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
28, Seahawks, 21. Jason.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Patterson. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson, and he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Boy, 179 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Olsen. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson, and he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Ryan. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it to Patterson complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
25-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Ryan. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Richie Graham.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
On first down, it's Patterson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Rosen. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, 26 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. To throw for it is Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Seahawks 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play.
He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play there for Seattle. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw again on second down, Wilson. They still can't get it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now the Seahawks call the second of their three timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's Ryan. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ryan wants to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Ryan to throw. Going up top. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Way to go, boy. Way to get us started now.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be brought down. On the chalk of the 20. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, it's Patterson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They run with Patterson, and he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's a diving catch right side.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson shelling through the defense. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st down, Patterson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, they're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan, pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Quiddy Pay able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. 3rd and long, it's Ryan. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later. I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Now he steps away. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they finally get him down at the other 46. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Shifts past him at the 45. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz eluding the pressure right. And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 29 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the
What up?
30 before being taken down.
What's up?
A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Stars quit shining.
On 1st down, it's Patterson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Hit me like a hurricane.
Trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
You up too?
Who, me?
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Shit, playing Madden right now.
He completes it to Ridley.
Once I finish this game, I'll be back on
He has another first down.
not Vanguard, but Colts will try and get that gun unlocked.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw.
Only got 3 out of 15 done last night.
Drive as a response.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining.
But it's not going to let him get the gun unlocked once he finishes it, I think.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's Ryan. This is caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Young niggas is aging.
It'll be another 4 hours for Tony finishes eating.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends.
What the fuck is CYA tonight?
Oh. And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
I'm out of sight now. I'm out of the dang.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wentz.
Ain't no bitch neither. Neither my life or your life, and I ain't leaving. I like you.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And he'll be brought down
now we got
just shy of
Eric
45. 52 yards on the ground for him so far. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
And this is the motherfucking thanks I give.
Time rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
From midfield, here's Wentz.
Watch.
This is caught by Hilton. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Indy.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line, got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and goal, Wentz. That ball is caught. It's Doyle. Touchdown, Colts.
What you know about that, Major?
Jack Doyle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
We're just about set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, Wentz. That ball caught by Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
Oh, yeah.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one
making
guy.
some changes.
Make sure you keep your eyes moving,
Change the way we eat.
field.
Change the way we live. Let's change the way we treat each other. See, the old way wasn't working.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Go to Detroit and they call me a greasy white.
T.Y. Hilton, 27 yards.
And I never did a crime I have to do.
Add on to their lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Number 2, say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no food. As long as I stay black, I gotta stay strapped, and I never get to lay back. Some punk that are roughed up way back.
For their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, CD,
yeah.
We talk about their speed, great hands. It's tough to quantify elusiveness, but they say he has great elusiveness, and he showed it right there with a run after the catch.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Look, eat a Tums. I'm a little acidic today.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Darling,
the Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
You
pretty important third quarter drive for them.
Shut the fuck up.
After that last
I'm just
touchdown,
singing you,
as they nurse this small lead.
No, real friends
start the drive as they connect
would embrace
side.
that.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
My YouTube channels are getting a good glimpse of this singing right now.
People fall in love with Major every day.
The answer is yes.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, make sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of
side here, complete to Campbell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On play action, it's Wentz. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Fuck, it sounds horrible.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Oh, evergreen. Smile. My mind and memory. How loving in various ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. We keep on loving the same mistakes. The baby now. Rem. Take me into your loving arms. Yeah. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart. Right where we are. Oh.
Set to begin their next
yeah,
drive.
even Remington's singing with me.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
Into your loving arms.
And they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars.
Ryan's throwing into the hands of Pitts here.
Place your head on my beating heart.
Inside the 45.
Couple of first downs right in
Loud,
succession, and this is an
baby, you really found this fat cock right here.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Where
he put
we
it on the carpet. And he hurdles him and into space.
My name is Rich B. Check me out on social media.
Russell Gage Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Gold teeth, Grey Goose tripping in the bathroom.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
You sang it, Ram. Beautiful voice you got there, buddy. Yep. You can call her Queen Bee.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick-6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really started to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Let me be your ruler.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Wentz. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. That catch good for only a couple. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Wentz. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon.
No, that is major.
The Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Patterson, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Ryan. Eluded, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Wentz.
I've been making Major's YouTube channel.
And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does
Major's
have
playing
the first
Madden,
down.
streaming on YouTube. And I had Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran.
It's Taylor, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Falcons going to use
like, oh, my YouTube channel's really getting a show right now, so then I just really started going. Well, he's just, I don't know. I doubt anybody's watching the stream if they were.
They'll run with
Taylor. Like, the fuck's that old fucking geezer singing in the background?
Shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
You know what that is, Major?
What?
Ray Charles.
Shit. You ain't singing like Ray Charles, motherfucker.
Bullshit. If I use my Ray Charles voice, it would sound exactly like Ray Charles.
Shut up.
No, but I'm talking about that wax I'm smoking, idiot.
Oh.
The strain I'm smoking is called Ray Charles.
Damn. So what is the difference between wax and the other regular weed?
Wax is like, they extract the THC straight out of the bud.
And he can only manage
So
to
it's
get
like
a couple.
straight.
2nd and 8 coming up.
This stuff here I got
Now
is
a
almost
second
85%
timeout called
THC.
for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Where if you get flour, you get
Wentz
like
to
30%
throw.
THC.
Oh my God!
Stopped by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. The win clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got
Mama got Daddy Pringles.
Nice bits of yardage.
Target the sideline.
Thank you.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops.
You guys didn't
Because if
get
the
my
clock
Pringles.
stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Did you give me some beef jerky too?
Ryan to throw.
But yeah, the
Flush to his
description
right.
on this.
And he's left with
Indica,
no
it's
option here but
100%
to
pure
throw it away.
indica.
So back-to-back incompletions now, 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball downfield, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get
Sweet
back
and
into
earthy
focus
grapes
here.
translate
Get
into a
the
taste of
first
natural
down.
grape
That's what's vital to
wine.
them.
Ray Charles is said to be perfect for
Throwing
treating
now is
patients with
Ryan.
chronic pain, insomnia, stress, and anxiety.
Dancing to his left. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd
Did
down.
she say which head? Because, you know.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting
that,
that
Major?
football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
The doctor said my baby boy's head is big.
Of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive.
Damn.
Take a little bit of the wind out of their
I
sails,
asked
slow things down a little
said
bit.
which head, you know.
And his
Get the fuck out. You lying motherfucker.
Sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was
I can't beat no fucking body in this bitch. I'm just struggling bad, bro.
Contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he?
I don't know,
But let's face it.
I
All
wish
you and I
we
know,
were due a
they
week
want to
later.
contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Yeah. His graphics birthday is the 24th. Why you parked behind me? Okay, so now you gotta walk all the way around. Well, I thought I was being nice by
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Hines.
Well,
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I know. Shut up.
Well, going into the final
I'm done with Madden, man.
some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done.
Damn, get a fucking soul, boy.
Spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
I know.
you're exactly
Well, I
right.
know,
They
but
took us down to the last play. We're still